Hey, 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 hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hands Off Our Children radio show. I'm your host, Cogee. Definitely doing it big for my family members all around the world. In every city, we definitely bringing you that knowledge. We bringing you that love. And we bringing you humanitarians like Mr. Marvin Columbus. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Cogee?
Man, much love, man. I feel you, and I do appreciate you. And like I said, man, I'm definitely rooting you on for great victories. And we're gonna talk about you know, some of your stuff in this hour, your movies you got coming up, some great people that's been behind your great movement, and you're gonna name drop a little bit because they deserve it. These people, you know, they done definitely had your back. I want to thank Mr. Brandon from Havoc City Boxing and Fitness.
Yes,
much
sir.
love to you.
Yeah.
We definitely support you as well. I thank you.
I appreciate it all.
That's right.
I'm sorry about that.
Appreciative.
I'm appreciative.
Yeah.
And I'm right with y'all. I'm on y'all team. We a team. They can't break us.
I hear you. You
Don't
know
get,
that's
don't
right.
get shy on us now, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he ain't shy. He ain't shy. Yeah.
He doesn't look like a person that's shy.
No,
Okay?
he ain't shy. And Miss Elsa Prado, all the way from Chicago, my co-host, my loved one. Elsa, how you doing today?
I am good, Cogee. I'm really excited when I hear about humanitarians because it takes special men like all of you that we have here today to really make a difference. And I'm speaking from the arena of having been a single mother, you know, where you really want to see your child have that male figure, that male role model. And, I mean, I am just absolutely, I feel wonderful to have you all here and to tell you, you know, how grateful, you know, how many single moms out there, you know, look up to men like you, because when that father is absent, and even in that child's life, you have no idea what it's like to not have that. So it's wonderful that your kids have that your families have that, but more than anything, that you're also doing for the kids that have their absent parents.
That's right. You know, Elsa, let me come back to you real quick, one more minute, because I want you to let everybody know how serious it is in the courtroom when the single moms are coming in just with the children by themselves, or the single fathers. I always go back to that because I always want to keep that in the forefront of my message, that it takes a village, but it also takes other people to step in those households to help those single parents have a successful household. So I want to ask you something. How does the judge feel when the parent says, I now have a mentor for my child, and you say who that mentor is, how long that child been with that mentor, and why it's important for the judge to have a little leniency because this child is being rehabilitated without going into the court system?
So it's really important, especially if the judge sees effort on the part of the family for that child,
Right.
or whoever the guardian is for the child.
Right.
That's important because they want to know that somebody's there to take care of this child. There's somebody that's going to be taking, you know, responsibility for what's going on in the child's life. So this is a minor. This is a child that needs to have supervision. The child needs some kind of monitoring system, you know, in place. So it is really, really important.
Okay, there it is. Thank you. So let me do this real quick. I want to go to Young E. Young E, I want to ask you real quick.
Yeah.
All the way up until now, we're in our last and final hour. That quick.
I know, right? It
That
always
quick
goes
is over.
so fast.
Yeah, so fast.
Good
But
conversation, that's what
great,
it is.
great
Yeah.
conversation, definitely. But what I want to say to you, E, real quick, how has this show impacted you today and right now to where tomorrow you on a whole different road because of this show today?
Well, I think with all their endeavors, they all have organizations that give back to young kids, and that's something that I honestly never really thought about. Being a filmmaker, I've always thought about how can I be successful, but now I'm paying attention to where when I do have some success, I now know how to give back to young kids. And I think that's important too, because being a young black man, there's not a lot of filmmakers out there that look like me. And I know it was hard for me to build the confidence to think, oh, I can actually be a filmmaker.
Right.
So I know that when I do give back to young kids, there's somebody that looks like these young black men out here who might think that there's no avenue for them, but there is. Right. And I think that's something that everybody here has taught me.
I hear you. That's cool. So what I want to do real quick, hold on, let me go to my man, Mr. Neal, because he got this look in his eye. I want to know what this look means. He got this look in his eye, like he really got something to say. You feeling a certain way.
I'm hungry. But anyway, we're not going to go there.
Hey, Cogee.
What's up, my brother?
Cogee.
What's up, my brother?
I want to say to my lady on the phone, I give all single moms thumbs up. Salute you guys. You are like the true heroes because, you know, my son was 8 years old. My wife went away to Germany for 2 weeks. Man, I almost lost my mind. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? Like, wait. 2 weeks? That's too damn long. Too long.
Yeah.
So single moms, hey, salute you guys. You're amazing because I tell you right now, man, 2 weeks is like a lifetime for me, bro.
Right. I feel you on that. You know that's right. I mean, that's why I say we gotta salute the single parents. But on top of that, we definitely want to look at it like when we have those single parents to bring these children to us. We don't want to look at it like we doing them a favor. No, we are doing our job. You get what I'm saying? We live in our dream and our purpose, but we want to do it to the fullest with these children to make sure that they achieve. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't think no children should be left alone with no one person. It should always be another person there to safeguard both parties. We want to safeguard both parties because children get mad and children lie. Y'all know they do.
Yeah.
They get mad and they lie.
Boy, you got to be joking.
Yes, they do.
And the young man's talking. He's a filmmaker. Oh yeah. How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay. When we hang up, make sure you get my information because I've been in the film business for a long time, and my son finished film school 2 years ago.
Oh, word? That's what's up. Yeah,
So I'd like to help you out, man.
Yeah, we definitely got to
I've been
link
very
up.
blessed with some great projects. You know.
That's what's up. We definitely got to link up, man.
Cool.
For sure.
Okay, there it is. Now, what I want to do real quick, I want to go to Sunshine real quick, and I want to ask you a question real quick, then we're going to move on to Marvin. Sunshine, how has this show impacted you today? You get what I'm saying? I mean, what do you feel this show done for you? How has it changed your thinking? And what do you see different now?
I see a lot of things different for myself now. I see a future for myself. I see positive things for myself. And that's really cool. And I'm really happy and blessed about that. I see myself going to your gym, and I see myself getting stronger.
I'm going to help you. I'm going to be there for you every step of the way.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
Already, I believe in you more than you believe in yourself.
That's all it takes.
That's all it
That's
takes.
right.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
And Sunshine done definitely had a rough road, and she done overcame it by just coming to the show every week, coming to the show, and this is the way she's getting it out of us. She's talking about it and talking about it, you know what I'm saying, but helping other people in the process, you know what I'm saying, to move forward.
Yeah,
so I commend you for that. I definitely do.
I'm just so happy to be here so I can do it. I want someone to learn from my mistakes. I want someone to open their heart and open their mind and find that someone that they can talk to, or write a letter, write a note, get it out. Don't keep it in as long as I did. I mean, you know, I'm a 57 Chevy plus now.
57 Chevy. She's a 57
No.
Chevy, Birdie,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
Check it out.
58. Yeah, I'm 58.
Girl,
And
you
you
gotta
know,
be joking.
I'm not joking. And I kept all of this in for so long. Well, you know that, Cogee.
Yeah.
You know, and
She
like
done fought
now
through a lot.
I'm blossoming, you know.
I hear
I'm
you.
feeling life like I have never felt it
And
before.
she was not like this when she first came.
No.
everybody. What you see right now, she was not that. It was always that nice smile and nice greeting, but then she would clam back up in her shell and kind of stay distant. But now, hey,
Wow.
you know.
Now look
she's-
out, people.
yeah.
No kid's going to be left behind as long as I'm alive.
I hear you.
You
That's
go,
what's
girl.
up.
I ain't
That's what's
mad.
That's
up.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
let me
really awesome.
let me do this, Mr. Marvin Columbus. I want to come back to you, and like I said, again, I'm definitely proud of you. You know that we talk on the phone a lot, and I love your fire. I love your incentive, the way you love your family, the way you love other people's families, the way you love other people that don't love themselves as well.
Thank
And
you,
the
man.
children
Thank you,
that you done taken in to your heart, your family, and your whole surrounding. You know what I'm saying? There's no child left behind with Mr. Marvin Columbus. But you know what, Marvin? Let me do this real quick. We definitely got to give Miss Carnetta Jones her shout out, because me and you wouldn't have met. I ain't gonna say we wouldn't have met. I'm sure. No, I'm gonna say this. With us being humanitarian and what we're doing, our roads would eventually cross. But she brung us together and said, y'all need to be together. Y'all are two of the
for sure.
same
Yes,
type.
for sure.
Y'all are
For
two of the
sure.
same type of people. You get what I'm saying? She put this marriage together with us and this bond of brotherhood because she felt we both had what it takes to come together to help these children. So I'll let you go ahead and give her a shout out, Marvin.
Kanetta, thank you very much for bringing my brother Cogee in my life. I really appreciate that a whole lot. And I do. I can say everything's for a reason in life. You meet someone for a reason, and some people don't find out till later on. Lucky we found out when we met. We found out. Whoa, we just alike.
That's right. Yeah, definitely. And we definitely want to thank, Carnata for that because, like I said, she is a good heart. She put a lot of people together. Hey, whether y'all stay together or not, that's on y'all. But she just tried to connect the dots with good people to help people move forward. So that's another humanitarian in her own way with what she's doing. So, Ms. Carnata Jones, much love to you. Me and Marvin, we love you. We appreciate you. And, hey, God bless you and your family and their endeavors and what they're doing as well. And what she's doing in film. So God bless you. But hold on, we got a phone call we got to go to right now. Miss RAYKA, how you doing today? And thank you for joining the Hands Off Our Children radio show. I'm your host, Cogee. You have a question for Mr. Brandon?
I would like to tell you how Coach Brandon has helped my kids.
All right.
My son, we met Coach Brandon at Henderson Multi-Gen for the first time. My son was bullied in school, and so to boost his confidence in 4th grade, 5th grade probably, I enrolled him in boxing lessons. And trust me now, nobody can ever bully my children. And then I enrolled.
That's what's up, definitely.
That's dope. Oh, right.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Nobody can bully my children. A, they know to stand up for themselves. B, they have coach.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And that's what he was talking about earlier. And I definitely want to commend you as being a parent to see that your child needs help. And you reached out there for that help. I mean, come on, let's give it up everybody for her.
You're
definitely.
awesome.
When we get these parents, when we
Way
get
to go,
parents,
Mom.
Right. When we get parents that can see my child is in danger, my child has a problem, but I have to find the solution for them. Those are the kind of parents that we want to work with.
Amen.
Y'all get it.
Yeah.
Y'all really get it.
155%.
And then my daughter, she is really tall for her age, and she's plumpy too. So in order to help her control her obesity, also because of her being tall, people thought that she's like, even though when she was 8, people thought she was 12, and they expected her to act like that. And she can defend herself.
Right.
From people like that.
That's cool. Let me do this real quick. Mr. Marvin Columbus, what would you like to say to Miss RAYKA?
I think it's awesome you called it to recognize that. It showed, Coach, how much you appreciate him because it is his time, it is his energy, it is his heart. And the fact that you call in to recognize that, I really, commend you for that. And we need more people like you to recognize what we do from our hearts. So, that's awesome. I'm glad you did that,
Okay, there it is. Coach. Coach. When they call him, look at the smile on Coach's face. Hold on, look at this camera, Coach. Look at the smile on Coach's face.
Like a kid in a candy store right now.
That's right. So let me ask you something, Coach. How do you feel when people call in, you know what I'm saying, and they let you know, you saved my child, you helped me out, you helped me dodge a problem that could have been a problem in my life, and you made it something great?
He's a blessing in our lives.
Yeah, it's the best thing.
She's still raining love on
that can happen. That's the best thing that can ever happen to me, being from my background.
Talking to you, Mike.
Being from my background.
We'll bring it right there.
Sorry about that. It's the best thing that can happen to me by coming from my background, how I was grew up, because the foster family that I was brought up in, they emotionally broke me down. So sometimes that is more lasting damage mentally to somebody that's coming up in that situation. So it's hard for them all the way, even though they're doing positive and doing good, but to hear it that it was me to help out Neal, Adidia, for me to hear that is like, it's like the amazing. It's like I get goosebumps. I smile, smiling. I don't know what to do, but I'm always gonna be there for him. So no matter what, I'm always be there for them.
I hear you, and I appreciate it.
We'll be there for him too.
I hear
and
you. So
I want to tell you something. This kid who bullied my son was in his elementary school, and I moved him from that school, and we moved homes, and we came to Henderson. Same kid is now in his high school. Guess what? He is not. My son is not scared. My son is not a bit traumatized or nothing. Honestly, he said,
Cool.
"I can face him, Mom. I can take him down."
Give it up,
Coach
Way to
taught me.
go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's it.
There it
Confidence
is.
and self-esteem all the way.
Yeah, you know that's right.
beautiful.
Well, Miss RAYKA, you can stay on the phone with us if you want to. I have to thank you. We got to get back to our show, but you're more than welcome to hold on the line for a second if you want to.
But can you ever give herself a big pat on the back, because without her,
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
it wouldn't have been the change for our child.
Exactly.
Amen.
Right. Let's give
Way
it
to
up
go,
for you.
Mom.
Let's give it
Way
up
to
for
go,
you.
Mom.
Good job,
Yeah.
Mom.
I knew,
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me do this real quick. I want to go back to Mr. Marvin Columbus. Marvin, other than, see, the people don't know, Marvin was an ex-Soul Train dancer. Tell him, Marvin. Tell him what's up.
Wow.
Hey, I promise
Yeah, I
you.
danced
Hold
for
on.
30 years,
Oh,
man.
hold
So,
on,
you know,
Marvin.
that was
Hold
back in the day.
Hold on, Marvin.
The afros.
Marvin, hold on, Marvin. Hold on, Marvin. Marvin came out here to Vegas. This was during the fight. It's a true story I'm going to tell y'all. We went out to a club. Marvin battled everybody in the club dancing. Marvin danced from the time we walked in the club to the time we left the club. He was
Wow.
drenched with sweat. I mean, he really loves dancing. He really loves competing, but he really likes just having a good time.
Having
You get what I'm
fun.
saying? That's
Right.
somebody,
Yeah.
when you go out with him, you gon' have a good time. You gon' laugh. We're like this. You gon' joke. But Marvin really takes it serious. When that music come on, man, you thought Hammer,
Yeah,
had it
I danced
going?
30 years professional.
Wow.
You know, I did a lot of touring, and I did Michael's Bad Tour, Smooth Criminals.
Yeah.
So I danced for a long time. You know.
Awesome.
And don't let him break out the scrapbook when you come to his house.
You
He
funny,
got the scrapbook. I mean, no, his history
Right.
in the scrapbook, dancing with Michael Jackson, dancing with all the people that he done danced for. I mean, he's got a world of experience. That's what I'm trying to say. A world of worldly experience. He done been to every country. He's done a lot. So when he comes to these children, he really has something to talk about and something to
Right.
offer. You get what I'm trying to
Right.
say?
Yeah.
But the
That's
thing
good.
about it is, Marvin, bring us up to speed on your projects that you got coming up, and how can people help, and what should they be on the lookout for?
Well, right now, I got the rights to the Ken Norton story. I was with Ken for about 9 years before he passed away. Rest in peace. And the cool thing about this journey with Ken Norton, I never thought in a million years that me and my son, Dominique, would have wrote that script. It never crossed my
Wow.
mind.
Yeah.
And my son, he finished high school. He was top third nation high jump and diver, and then he went to theater arts. And he said, "Down, be an actor." I said, "Well, don't just be an actor, man. Go all the way. Be a director, producer." He said, "Okay." Went to film school, finished film school, director, writer. And I said, "Well, we should do this project together." And we wrote a script that I know is going to Oscar. The Ken Norton story is going to Oscar, hands down. I got people attached to the project, like my boy Oba Babatunde. He's in everything. James Pickens on Grey's Anatomy. I'm meeting with directors right now. Matter of fact, Cogee, say hi to your nephew real quick. Hold on, here you go.
Hi.
Yo, what up, Cogee?
What's up, Dom? What's up? Now, let me tell y'all something, everybody. This young man on the phone right now, and that's why I'm smiling. All the cameras can see. Hold on. Not only is he a film director, but, Dom, tell him, what were you in boxing? You boxed. You was a state swimmer.
Yeah, man. Boxing was my main sport for like 13 years, man. That was my main thing for a while.
And tell him about your diving, your swimming and stuff.
Yeah, no, back in high school, I was actually doing 5 sports at once. My schedule every morning would be like, I have water polo practice from like 4 a.m. to like 7. I was team captain of my team on water polo. And then I'll go to school all day, and then I'll have diving practice for an hour after school, swim practice for another hour, and then I'll go to boxing practice for 2 hours, go home, do my homework, and do it all again every day.
This young man, when I say achiever,
Yeah.
he's definitely an achiever. He got a smile that'll just light up the world when he smiles. But he's a good heart, man. He comes from good parents. Man. But you know what? The thing about it is, and what I love about what Marvin and his wife done, they definitely did instill great values in this young man to the point to where he don't need them to keep him motivated, and that's what all of our parents, that's what all of us as parents should want, and we should have our children that way, where when they out of our presence, you're still motivated, you still know the teachings that you were taught, and you moving on it, you following the greatness, right? So speak on that real quick, Mr. Neal, to the young man that's on the phone.
I mean, I think it's great. I mean, you know, the self-esteem and the actual doing all the sports, and you know, it kept your mind fresh, it kept your mind moving, it kept your mind to where you want to go. It helped you give a direction, a purpose for where you are.
That's right.
I mean, you know, it's hard to figure out exactly what you want to do when you come around to school. Less known when you're in school and you doing everything in school. A lot of people don't have what's called a reality check of an understanding when they leave school. So when they leave high school, it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
Culture shock.
You know, right? It's a very big culture shock, because now you're a grown man. I got one of my kids said, "Oh no, Dad, I'm not a grown man yet." I said, "Oh no, player, I'm gonna kick him up. I'm gonna go ahead and kick you right on out the door. You're gonna be grown today. You know, from the day you turn 18, you're gonna be grown." But you know, it's the responsibility factor and taking an accountability for who you are and what you are. Look, bro, pat yourself on the back.
5 different sports and still a straight A and B student.
Did you hear what I said? Pat yourself on the back.
That's a renaissance.
Give it up for him. Give it up for him.
You know, yeah, you know, in fact, don't even just pat yourself on the back. Go give your daddy a hug and say, you know what? Thank God for you, because if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be here.
No. But he got a super mama too, though. The mama's no joke.
The
mama's no joke.
But hold up. We always give the mothers credit. We never give the fathers a lot of credit.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm just saying.
But
I'm saying this is a good joint venture with both of them.
Bruh, when he come home, I'm pretty sure the first person he hug is his mom.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Definitely.
You know, you're going to hug your mama first and give your daddy a high five, then you give him a
hug. You know, that's right. Hey, Dom, let me ask you this, man. You know, man, me being your uncle, I'm so proud of you, man. And you know I'm always one phone call away. But I want you to talk to my young listeners right now real quick. How did you stay motivated playing 5 different sports, still going home and do your homework, graduating on time, or ahead of your time? How were you able to achieve that for so long?
Well, the thing is like, I know what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I've always been like a big person that really believed in like the concept of like manifesting and law of attraction. And even when I was at like a younger age, right, when I first started doing sports, like my parents would tell me like, yo, before you go out there and do it, make sure you visualize yourself doing it before you actually do it, so then you can manifest like the way you want it to, basically, so the outcome. So even like when I was boxing, before I would go into like my fights, I would visualize how the fight would go and how I would want it to play out, and most of the times it would go the way I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just one of those things where like I learned that like wherever I put my mind to, I can literally like, I can get it, I can do it, and like that's what the secret is. Like when you just put your mind to whatever it is you want to do, and you fully believe that, and you have the like deniable amount of faith like in God and what you want to do, you just the motivation finds you. I feel like it just like you have no choice but to wake up in the morning with the fire. Like you're excited to get out of bed, and like you can't go to sleep at night because your mind is still going because you already want to start the next day. So it's like you find this like, it's just like this consistent fire that like never really goes out. And even like in like the periods of like, there's times in like in our lives where like things are going slow and like it's not moving as fast, but that doesn't mean that things aren't in the process of happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you just like, even the slow times, just still have your motivation, still keep yourself productive and active. When the opportunity comes, you're ready for it versus trying to get ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah.
You definitely right.
But he's missing one aspect though.
What's that?
He's missing that S word. It's called support.
What F word?
Oh, support.
Support.
Yeah,
because no matter how motivated you get, no matter how much you're going through, you know, if you don't have that support or that backing, sometimes it kind of it brings you down. You know, so your support system is very vital and very important to keep you motivated to go to the next level.
That's right.
No, you know, when it comes to the support system thing, again, you're 100% right. But that's one thing I've kind of had to realize too, that sometimes your support system is not always going to be there.
That's right.
So when that support system is not going to be there, who's going to motivate you? No one wants it like you do. No one cares like you do.
Dom, I want to say this real quick. You know what? Every time I have young people on my show that are achievers, then we'll go to our next phone call real quick. But every time I have young people on here that are overachievers, I always want to say, who are some of the people, man, that made this situation made you an overachiever? You get what I'm saying? Who are some of these people
Yeah.
that are that ray of light in your family, in your, in your walk?
Like, well, first of all, I would say God as first, and then two, I would say like my dad, and my mom for sure, and like my family, like most deaf.
All right, there it
Most
is.
deaf.
Is it any
Yeah,
other outside
for
people?
sure. That's for sure. But one thing I always tell the younger generations too is that like right now we're like in like an age right now of intuition where a lot of things are changing, and like a lot of things that are going on in our world are now allowing us to do things that we want to do at a younger age. So anyone that's up and coming, that's young, that's coming out of high school, is trying to figure out what they want to do, or in the process of being in high school, like wherever you put your mind to, I'm telling you, you can do it. Like the concept of like what you put out and what you get back is such a real thing. And once people like figure that out, of like the concept of like law of attraction, always giving all the credit to God, you'll literally like obtain anything you want in life. So that's why I always tell like the young kids, like don't limit yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be open-minded and go out there and just get what you want.
Okay, there it is.
I like
Definitely.
it.
Yeah, well,
I love
I definitely, man, want to tell you, man.
Good
I
job, man.
appreciate you,
Much love.
and I'll be seeing you soon, and I got your back.
Oh,
brother.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Yeah, thank you so much for having me even talking on the show. I appreciate it.
But I need you to come through the show. I need you to give me that interview, man. I need that powerful interview.
Yeah, we
You
need
can do it from
man,
home.
You need to talk to my pops, because every time he goes to he don't ever want to bring a brother.
No, but I'm saying no,
You know
but
what
I'm saying.
Like, I'm like, yo, let me go out to base. He's like, I was going out with the homies. I'm like, all right.
No, but see, no. But here's what
I
we
don't hang out with y'all folks anyway. It's
But
all
look-
good.
Hey.
Hey, but here's
We may
what,
be old, but we're doing it.
hey, but here's what we can do, Dom. Here's what we can do. You can call just like now and give me that great interview over the phone.
Hey,
Right.
whenever you let me know when you need me, and I'm down.
Okay, this is what we gonna
That's
do.
not even a
Here's how
problem.
we gonna do it. Here's how we gonna do it. You are overachiever. Now next week I got another humanitarian that's coming on, Mr. Rob Boyd. You my
Cool.
young overachiever. Can I get you on next Wednesday?
Of course.
You
I'll put it
already
on my
committed.
calendar right now. What
Okay.
time?
You see, a
I
big old smile on his face.
Oh,
when you
he's
said that?
lit up. He's
Okay,
lit up.
okay. I just thought it was me. I'm sorry.
I need you on at the 2:00 hour. 2:00.
Not even the problem. I'll be there.
You got a whole hour. You got a whole hour, for
I'll
me to
be on
give
the
you this
phone.
powerful
Not a
interview
problem.
and for
On
you
my
to break it
calendar right
down,
now.
man, and talk about how you overachieved. And like I said, man, with the power that was inside of you, man, you made it. And a lot of children
Yeah.
need to know the power that's inside of them. They can make it. So, man, I just want you to
Exactly.
know, man, much love to you. And I'm going to see
Yeah,
you soon.
much
I'm
love.
going to see you soon
Appreciate
anyway.
Thank you.
All right, brother. Okay.
All right, here's my 5.
All right.
You better bust that one, Cogee, huh?
You know that's right.
Hey, Coach, you can't be coming with me, man. It's grown folks stuff.
You know that's right. Hey, he said he don't want to hang with us anyway, Marvin.
I know. But I'm telling you, man, when he was in school, he had no time for nothing.
Right.
Like, you know what? Your job is to go to school, get the best education you can, and do the right thing. He did. Dom finished high school with a 4.0 GPA.
Right.
I wasn't playing.
Yeah, he was on it, definitely. Hold on, Marvin,
Yeah.
1 second. We got to go to the phone calls real quick. Let's go to the phone call real quick.
Danielle on line 2.
Well, I guess everybody y'all know who's online too. Danielle.
Hello there.
Danielle, how you
Welcome,
doing?
Danielle.
Hi. Hey, how are you? I am so happy. I wanted to give a shout out to Brandon Harris, the coach. He is an amazing man. He has been with us at our rec centers, both at the Multi-Gen and Whitney Ranch Rec Center, and been with a lot of our events, has absolutely touched so many people in so many lives of children and parents and adults. And I just want to say hi. I kind of caught the tail end, so I just wanted to give a shout out and say that these people, such as Brandon, in these children's life are absolutely needed.
All right, thank you.
Awesome.
Brand,
Thank
hold
you.
on. Get ready for the smile, y'all.
Here it is.
Get ready for the smile, y'all. Here it comes.
It's so nice that
Here
you
it
said
comes.
that.
Here it comes. Look at the camera right there. There it is, y'all.
Kudos.
So,
Kudos.
what would you like to say back, Brandon?
I always like to say thanks a lot. I appreciate you, Danielle, and the city for everything that y'all do, helping me out with everything that I need. Little as giving the awards to the kids and just being able to have me there and be in that place of business, learning every day with all the different types of kids, helping out I appreciate you in the city. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. You always got me. I'm around.
Okay, there it is.
I almost shed a tear on that
All
one.
right.
That was
We're gonna put that. We're gonna put that on a Hallmark card. Hey, hold on.
Honey
So
Bop,
what?
I'm going out. Shout out to Honey Bop. I hope you hear me. It's good.
All right. So let me thank you for calling in. All
You
right.
got it.
Let me
Thank
do this
you.
real quick.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye
Thanks,
bye.
Dan.
Let me go to Alan Man real quick. Alan Man, you back with us?
Hey, Island
Yes,
Man.
I'm back, Cogee.
Alan Man is back. Alan Man, real quick, I want you to talk about these humanitarians right now.
Well, that voice changed quick.
That's how he gets down, man. That's how he gets down.
Well, go ahead, Alan Man. Hit that voice.
Alan
player.
Man, hit that voice. Give it to him.
Oh man, hey,
You can do it.
I appreciate all the humanitarians that's on the phone, and
Including yourself, right?
Yeah, including
mad
yourself.
up,
Including yourself.
including myself.
There you go.
Mad up, Cogee, I do want you to know that we love you, respect you, and we thank you for all you do, for just letting us be able to voice, the things that people need to hear. Through you and through your organization, we've touched a lot of lives, and we will continue to touch these lives.
That's right.
And whatever, I'm your brother, whatever I can do to keep things going, I got your back 110%. And I love you, and you deserve the biggest award of all.
Thank you, brother. I do appreciate
Yeah.
that. I do.
Yeah.
Tell me to smile, Brandon.
Yeah.
Do the smile. Do the smile.
Right at the camera, Cogee.
Go, Cogee.
Hey, but,
Cogee.
what's up, brother?
You better get you a big old bus to come down here with you on the 19th, then, so you be honored. 'Cause
Man.
everybody
Yeah.
back there is going to come and see with you, right?
Hey, you know what? The crew's coming down,
we
Brandon.
coming.
If you free to come down to the big fight,
To the which one?
it's in L.A.
It's in
To the big tournament.
Oh yeah, just tell me when. I'll be there.
It's on
when
the
bells
19th.
on. Oh, the 19th.
Yep.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah,
be
it could be at Taft High School in Woodland Hills. I'm doing a huge boxing event, man. I'm honoring Cogee. I'm honoring Justin Fortune, who beat cancer. Stephanie Powell, she has a task force to stop. She's the first black woman to have a task force to stop sex trafficking. So I'm honoring her,
Awesome.
Cogee. It's going to be a big event, man. A lot of celebrities coming out. Oba Babatunde,
Yeah.
James Pickens Jr., Justin Bieber. It's going to be a lot of people there, man. It's going to be a great, great night.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great night. Like I said, me and my team's coming. So remember, I told you, me and the crew, we already
on the
rolling.
19th. Put me in. I'm there.
Yeah,
I'll come
you're the
there.
team now.
Okay,
man.
yeah, he said he's rolling with us. So
Are you sending the bus to Chicago?
we
Damn
gotta
it,
send you the
Elsa.
jet. We gotta
Elsa.
send Elsa the jet.
Girl, don't make me come out there in the jet to pick you up. The problem is I love Chicago so much I might
Don't
just have to
forget
stay.
about ATL.
Hey, Alaman said, don't forget about the ATL.
I got you, player. I got you.
Hey, bring that bus on. I'm ready.
Alaman, I definitely want to thank you, man. Like I said, man, I know you got my back, man. You've been my loved one, man, forever. And like I said, it goes back to what I said. There's nothing that we can't talk about, and there's nothing that I know you won't do for me as well as I do for you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate that, knowing that it's another man that care about the well-being of another man and his family or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we all need. We got to quit separating ourselves from each other, because these young men are watching us. The young men are watching the older men, how we get down with each other. And we telling these young, if a young man hear me say, oh, I don't like Marvin, or I don't like Bernie Mac, or I don't like Alan, man, this, that, and the other. Well, the young pupil up under me, he's going to have that negative attitude with different young men in the community as well, because he's going to find a resemblance in each one of his friends in the person that I'm talking about and find a reason not to like him. My thing is, we need to be in a world of love, man. And I know
Amen.
the world's in a bad state right now, but we control that. We control the state of this world in our own communities and in our own homes and in our own friendships. We control the shift of love.
Well, I'm speechless. That's why you get that humanitarian award, huh?
That's exactly why.
Exactly why.
No, but I mean for real. I put it like this, and I promise on everything I love. I don't say in front of my children, oh, I don't like this person. I don't like that person. Why? Because I want my children to love these people that I'm around. You get what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
And if I'm saying it and then I come around them, my child's gonna be looking at me like, I thought you ain't like him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, it ain't like, no, it's real. It's real with us.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But we need more men to stay real with other men and build those friendships that can be that can't be unbroken.
Right.
See,
And
can't nobody.
Cogee, that's why I want to invite all these guys right now on the phone. Remember I told you what I'm doing with Oba on the Unity ride?
Yeah.
I'm putting together a ride right now with
Bingo.
all men.
Yeah.
We're going to ride from Burbank on horseback to the Hollywood sign with the
Awesome.
LAPD, the Sheriff Department, and we're going to do a huge Unity ride. All real men come together because right now with the cops and our youth killing each other, it's getting way out of hand.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
But Marvin,
Way out of hand.
It needs to change.
Marvin, let me ask you a question. How will these people? How will the people who don't have a horse? How will they have a horse to participate?
The mountain department, the sheriff department, goes to apply all the horses to people who don't have horses.
See, I was
Awesome.
gonna go rent me a Mustang. You know.
I'm putting together right now, Cogee.
Giddy up, cowboy.
Next year, but I'm putting together right now with the sheriff's department and all the celebrities out here, like Sam, Ober, everybody. So I'm putting together a unity ride because you know, it's like a 2-hour ride up to the Hollywood sign.
Wow.
It's gonna be huge, man.
Right.
I want all men of color. I want all men. I don't care black, white, Asian, all men.
That's
It's a
right.
100-man ride. And that's the thing. Us men got to come together because these young guys looking at us like, well, what are y'all doing?
That's right. You right about that.
Right.
What are y'all doing? Because right now we got all these forces against us. I mean, look at all this. I mean, look at all this stuff on TV right now, man. You know, man beating up women and man turn, changing the women. I don't judge nobody, but I'm just saying, like, hey, we gotta step up now and show them how to be a man.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that one. Oh yeah.
You know, so.
Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh. Here come
No.
Bernie Mac of the
You
team.
know, I'm just a little perplexed, a little confused, because you know what? People always say, I want you to be a man, or I need you to be a man. You know, from your point of view, Marvin, what is being a man and stand up to be a man? What does that really mean? Because if I ask young E here, what does that mean? You know, he might be real shy and timid on his answer. He might try to give me something that ain't gonna be there.
Okay, for me, it's this. Being 52 years old, living my own to 17 years old, I only can speak for me and to be respectful to my elders, to love other people. I know sometimes we get into situations, but try to love other people, love your neighbor, love yourself. Treat women with respect. Be a dad to your children, even if you're not with the woman. Be a dad. That's a real man to me. Be a real dad to your children. I don't care if you're not even with your woman, but be a dad to your kid. And if you don't have a kid, if there's a kid out there who don't have that father figure in their life, maybe spend it once a week with that kid and mentor that kid. You know what I mean? So my thing is, that's a thing of being a man and loving your family, because being out here traveling the world, I see a lack of real men in the United States. That's what I see here in the United States. I've been all over the world, and I see a lot of men here in the United States are not stepping up to the plate.
That's right. That's real talk.
But one thing you left out there, dear brother Marvin, you gotta love yourself so you can teach these young youth how to love themselves.
That to me, that comes to the territory of being a man.
That don't
love
come
yourself
to,
first.
But see, that don't come to a territory, because if you ask any man what's the first rule of life, they could not tell you love thyself, because they know nothing about that. You have to love yourself before you can love. You can't even tell the woman in your life you love her unless you know for a fact you love who you are as a man and who you
Very
are as
true.
yourself.
That's right. Very
You
true,
know what I'm
brother.
saying? And
Very
then
true.
you teach that self-esteem. That's why your son is an overachiever, because guess what, Marvin? You're an overachiever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right,
if you
bro.
slow it
Right, my
down,
brother.
bro,
Right about that one.
he gonna
Right
pick
about
up the reins. That's why you couldn't fall short, because Cogee got you. Cogee came down and picked you up, and then when he got through talking to your son, like, yeah, Dad, Cogee was right. And before you know it, your belief system and your support system was there. So let me tell you something, bro. When you're out here teaching these kids the first rule of life, let them know that they got to love themselves. They got to love who they are, who they became to be, and why they're here. Some people are like, well, I don't know my purpose in life. Well, your purpose in life is being who you are as that person.
Yes.
And loving who you are as that person. And then let's put a strategy together on how you're going to be the best man you can be in your life.
Very true. Thank you. You know what? Thank you. Because you know why? That's so true. That's the first thing I did when I lived in my car for 2 years. 2 years on my own with love myself first. You're very right about that, brother. Thank you for that one. That's very true.
Iron sharpens iron.
That's
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is with us, definitely.
Yep.
So we coming down to short time. Alan, man, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm still with you, Coach.
All right, let me have words of encouragement real quick. And Miss Elsa Prado, I want to come to you, and I want you to sum up the show real quick. Alan, man, words of encouragement real quick.
I'm going to say love yourself before you can love others. Be a man and do what you're supposed to do and stay real.
Okay, there it is. Miss Elsa Prado from Chicago. Break it down to me. What have you thought about the show today? What have you thought about our super humanitarians?
I just want to thank all of you men for being men, for sticking together, and for doing the hard work that you're doing. Because like you guys were saying, without you all as a united front, we're not going to have a difference in our society, our communities. But I just feel so proud of you all, of all the work that you're doing and just bringing it together. I'm just absolutely so proud of you all for all the hard work.
All
and
right.
Cogee, I've been working with you for how many years? Woo! And I know you take care of us.
That's right.
You back us up. And I know the commitment. I know how hard and how much effort you have put into this organization. If anybody knows that, it's me.
That's right. Well, I thank you, and my love runs deep for you as well, Elsa. I mean that, definitely. So let's do this real quick. Sunshine, words of encouragement real quick, and then I want to get to my humanitarian.
I just say basically the same thing. You have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. And through this organization, I have learned to love myself. So now I can help other people to love themselves more.
I hear you. Much love, Sunshine. Yeah. Real quick, words of encouragement.
I'm going to keep it real quick. Teach what you learn.
Okay. Now, I want to go to Mr. Brandon Havoc.
Havoc City.
That's right. Havoc City's in the house.
In the house.
Words of encouragement.
Believe in yourself. Love yourself enough to always give somebody else good advice, to promote good, for them to pass good advice. So basically, I'm saying just believe in yourself enough, love yourself enough to be able to pass the knowledge.
Amen.
Website, location.
Website, HavocCityGym.com. Location, 8525 South Eastern, Las Vegas, Nevada. Suite number 100, 89123. I'll see you there. Be ready to work.
All right. Mr. Marvin, Super Columbus, who's back. He's charged up. He's amped. He's ready to go. It's time to rumble.
Hey, first of all, man, I want to say I'm so glad to meet people on the phone like this, men and women of great encouragement, and I hope I meet people like this down here in L.A. because you guys are really amazing people. I don't even know you guys yet, and I feel like I know you guys. So I look forward to meeting you in person, like seriously one day. We could work together. And words of encouragement, just, be there for other people. Love yourself first, but be there for other people if you can. Help a young one out, man or woman. If you see something out there that's not right, step in and try to teach them the right thing, That's all I have to say right now,
I
Definitely.
hear you, man.
Thank you, Mr.
So
Marvin.
me, what I want to say is, man, to everybody on the phones, everybody around the world, everybody that's now seeing this show visual the way we doing it, I want to say that we do this for you all. We don't do this for us. We do it for you all because on here it's not about egos. It's not about us. It's about great information. It's about putting you where you need to be to help you and your family to move forward so you can see greatness that'll go further after you expire, because one day as parents, we all are going to expire. There's no way around that. What we leave built in our children to move forward, like young Dom, who's an overachiever, who's doing his thing. We got young E right here, who's doing his thing. We got Shay. We got these young ones in, you know what I'm saying, who I'm very proud to call my little brothers, my loved ones, my nephews. That's about making a difference, but it comes from the parents. You know what I'm saying? That ray of light shines from the inside to the outside for the whole world to see, and that makes us parents look great. To the teachers around the world, Mr. Neal, man, I got so much love for you. To the lovers of the community, Sunshine, much love to you. To my producers, radio station, everybody out there, I just want to say I'm very proud of you all. I'm very proud. My man Alan, man, Miss Elsa, y'all know what y'all doing on y'all end. I mean, one man can't do it. I can't do it by myself. I don't want to do it by myself because I will fall short. But if I have all of y'all with y'all's capes, man, we can take care of everybody we can take care of. But one thing I want y'all to understand is that we can't save everybody. Sometimes you're going to lose soldiers along this war, and that's all it is to it. But remember, God gave us all free will. Some of the things that these children go do, they doing it out of their own free will, not because they have bad teachers. These are things they thought they just could get away with, things that they thought that they could, just go do and be slick to do. But we know, hey, they got caught up, things happen, but always open a door and let's rehabilitate a child and give them a second chance. This world's about second chance, third chance, fourth chance. Sometimes, like Brandon said, coming from foster care, sometimes you're going to fumble the ball a few times, but if you can come back and you can get back on your game and you can do your thing, that's what life's about. But we need mentors. We need strong people. We need people that care. So, hey, I'm your host, Cogee. Much love to you all. You've been listening to the Hands Off Our Children radio show. Hey, it's a wrap, baby. Much love.
And we love you, Cogee, boy.
All right.
Yes, we do.
All right, brother, man.
All right. Much love, Marv. All
Love
right.
you, Elsa.
Have a good one.
Nice to meet y'all.